Senator Frank Blas Jr.'s Bill 442 was one of the measures discussed in the legislative public hearing today. It seeks to provide an opportunity to create a Riverwalk in the Talafofo Bay area and expand on the current river cruise business and local produce industry. Blas tells PNC a Riverwalk along the Talafofo River can be used as an economic activity zone and to spur economic growth.
Can you imagine a tourist being able to get on a boat or walk down a Riverwalk where he can buy his fresh fish and shrimp that was grown, in the aquafarm that was right there, walk down a little bit further and buy his vegetables or her vegetables, and then walk even a little bit further and then go to a place where the fish and the shrimp and the vegetables can be cooked together by some local chefs, be entertained by some local entertainers, and then possibly buy some wares and buy some souvenirs.
With the vision of vending spaces, cultural dining, and an entertainment facility, Blas says the potential project utilizes the local resources and produce Guam already has, and if done right, it will be able to pay for itself.
This bill would cause for a study to be conducted so that it can show the economic promise, and the viability of a project such as this.
While Senator Blas's bill looks at the possibility of a Talafofo Riverwalk, his companion bill also does the same for the Hagatna River, but with an interesting twist.
The Agani River is actually even is more for a twofold issue. One, not just to spur economic growth and then to utilize the resources down in that area.
Under Bill 440, Blas says the other part of the Hagatna Riverwalk project is to address the capital city's flood zone problem in the Agana Spring and Minondo River areas.
It's in a floodplain because FEMA and the Army Corps of Engineers has told the government of Guam that we need to mitigate the riverbanks of the Agani River. It's going to cost us about $25 million if we do that alone. Well, what if we put a project together that incorporates economic activity, such as the Riverwalk, to have vending spaces and whatnot so people can utilize this, and then as a result of that activity, it pays for itself.
Blas adds the project would ultimately remove Hagatna from the floodplain. And if passed into law, both bills would approve a one-year study for a special task force to submit its findings and make recommendations. The task force would also be authorized to apply for development grants from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The measures are supported by the Guam Economic Development Authority. Josh Tukenko, PNC News.